Hey guys, welcome to another WoW video, and today we are going to do the pet video. So this is for Tobias the pet. He is found during the Secrets of Azeroth event, which is doable after the event is done, so if you're coming in at a later time, you're good. And today we finally got the 10th clue, which is the 10th satchel, and that gets us the pet. So this is, I've been holding off all my footage to do a full-on pet video for you guys. So if you've been following, aka you did my video where it was the first 5 satchels that gets you the hat, you can skip to the timestamp satchel 6 in this video. For people that come in later, I wanted to do a full-blown satchel 1 to satchel 10 because that is what's required for this pet. With that said, let's get started. So first thing I would do is, if you're not wearing the tricked out thinking cap that you got from the daily stuff that I've been posting, definitely put that on, and I will link a video to that in case you haven't gotten that yet. But you are going to need it for the first satchel. So for the first satchel, we're going to Eastern Plaguelands. You can just hit up Light's Hope Chapel there, and then it's just over at Corin's Crossing. Coordinates is 5559.
Interesting.
And then we are heading to Fellwood, so you can just Hearth or Port, depends what kind of character you're on, just get onto the Kalimdor side. We are just going to be going over to Blood Venom Post, and it's actually in the water, so when you get there, just go underwater and you'll spot it.
Interesting.
Our next destination is Thousand Needles, which is on this same side, so you can just hit up a flight path and fly over. And we're basically just going near the Razor Fen Downs. There's a cave that you can see on the map here, and we're gonna go in that cave. And then once you're in the cave, your coordinates for the satchel is 4230. Here's what it looks like on the map.
Interesting.
So once you're done there, you can use your Garrison Hearth next, which is a great place. The best place to hearth out at is when you're underwater, right? So great place to hearth. And this is real simple if you're Alliance, because your garrison is literally in Shadowmoon Valley. But yeah, you're going to Shadowmoon Valley in Draenor. On your map, when you open it, you'll see Anguish Fortress, and then underneath you see like a tree icon. That's where we're going. So just go to that tree icon, and you will see the mound to loot your buried satchel right there.
Interesting.
And then the 5th satchel is out in Netherstorm, so you can hearth out at this point, get yourself over to the Outlands, and fly to Netherstorm. Area 52 is where you can fly to. Your destination's right around the corner from there. Now, for the 5th one, it was super easy because it's literally today it got found. So it was super easy. They've been all getting kind of found through Twitter. Blizzard's like putting these posts up, and today it was the Mog Monday and it showed Netherstorm in the background. So that's how these are being solved, which is going to make this video very beneficial later on down the road, because no one is going to want to dig up old Twitter posts to find these. This one was easy because it's popular and fresh today, but I just want to say there is a technique. Basically, later on, if you're doing this and no one's around, the technique is that this is a group process. The mound doesn't show up unless 3 people are channeling their Torch of Pyrith. As you can see, there's 3 crystals on the outside and 1 in the middle. 1 person has to be channeling to each one. So, well, 3 people in total, but 1 person per crystal channels, and then the mound will show up in the middle and everyone can loot it at that point. I didn't even channel today. I just walked up and looted it. But like I said, there will be a time where you go to do this and no one will be there if you're doing this way later on. And that is it. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. And it's not bad. It's nothing I'm going to use as a transmog, but it's a free item. And yeah, so you get your achievement, your first part of the achievement. Okay, so that's the first 5 satchels, which gets you the Blue Tweed Hat. Now for Satchel 6. Satchel 6 is over at Valley of the 4 Winds. A great flying place would be Half Hill. And then you're just going to go over to Pools of Purity. And you'll see this big-ass fountain. It's in the mouth of the fountain. I've always really loved that fountain too.
Interesting.
For Satchel 7, you are gonna be on the dragon flight end of things, so you're in that zone, and you're going to Azerspan. You want to head towards Azir Archives, which is at the bottom left of the map, and there'll be a little island there. That's where you're going. Coordinates 2571. And there's a race that happens in that area. If you go a little down at the ground area, you'll see a bunch of snowmen. One is your satchel. As you can see, as I got to him, my Pyrith toy channels him, and then his hat drops, and I can loot the satchel.
Interesting.
The next one is going to be over on the Wrath of the Lich King side of things, so go to Old Northrend. You're going to be going to Dragonblight. A great place to fly for this one would be either Wormrest Temple or Milwaukee Harbor. And you're just going to go at the bottom, there's like a green little area. That's where you're going. It's the Emerald Dragon Shrine. Coordinates are 6372 if you need them. But yeah, it's right in there. You'll see this little area here. It's right under it.
Interesting.
For the 9th satchel, we are going to the Northern Barrens. Coordinates is 4650. And the best way to do this is head over to the crossroads. Of course, be careful if you're Alliance. And there'll be a big-ass mountain near the crossroads. Just fly up to that mountain, and you'll see your dirt mound there that you can click.
Interesting.
Okay, and for the final one, we're going to Blasted Lands. I decided to keep in my traveling there just in case you didn't know how to get to the Blasted Lands. So this is a nice quick way to do it. If you're Alliance, clearly I'm not on a Horde character here. But if you're on Alliance, this is who you would talk to get a direct port out to the dark portal in Blasted Lands. Doesn't seem to matter which phase you're in. As you know, the game is 18, 19 years old, so there's a lot of areas that have different phases for different content. It didn't seem to matter. And when you arrive, you'll be right at the dark portal. Just go over to the right. There's like a little area there. That's where you're heading to. Coordinates is 6455. And basically for this one, if you don't have your Torch of Pyrith on you, put that on you. It's a toy in your collection that you would have gotten through all this Secret of Azeroth stuff. And you'll just walk up to this crystal and your toy, aka torch, will channel it. And then you'll actually hear a dog bark after this. Your mound will show up and you'll click that. And you get the pet, and then you can just learn the pet. And that is the video. So that is how to get Tobias the pet. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.